Hello everyone. In this tutorial, I'm going to discuss what you are supposed to do in next 10 days. So in next 5 minutes, you will have a plan for a week to 10 days time in which you are going to do 4 tests. Now, it is important that you start with these 4 tests and you take these 4 tests as a foundation or a base for your IELTS journey. Even if you have done some tests earlier, even if you have already done some of the tests which I'm suggesting, I would like you to do them once again, because after a gap of whatever a week's time or because of festive seasons, it is good to start with a revision rather than starting with something absolutely new. So what I suggest you to do is this. I want you to do 4 tests from book 8 and book 9. So these books would be provided to you. These are the PDFs where you'll find the tests as shown here. So participants who are going for academic module will find test 1, 2, 3, and 4 from book 8 itself. So you're supposed to do test 1, test 2, test 3, and test 4 from book 8. I'll just quickly glance to them. So yeah, as you can see, the tests are here. Okay. So you will do test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4, all the 4 sections of the test given in this book. It will start with listening, then there will be reading, then there will be writing, and the last part would be speaking. And those who are going for general test can go all the way down to test A and test B. So the 2 tests given here at the end of the book are the general tests. You can note down the page. It is, as you can see, this test B starts from page number 116 as shown here. And test A would be on page so 116 is test B and this is test A. So this is at the end of the book, page number 103. So 103 and 116 are for test A, where you find the reading test, and then this will be followed by the writing test. Once you are done reading, how will you do writing? I'm going to tell that to you now. For writing, I'll be giving you these sample answers. So for academic as well as general tests, I'll be sending these sample answers to you. I want you to take help from these sample answers and do the test. Don't write an essay or a letter on your own right now. Please read these essays and letters and simply rewrite them as far as the writing test is concerned. Reading, of course, you will do from the book and you will submit the answers. We'll see how many questions you get right. We'll also see strategies for each of the sections. I'm going to separately send answers for reading to you and the strategies to get the right answer. But yes, and listening is common for academic and general. So to sum up, what exactly are going to do? You are referring to book 8. Let me talk about academic first. So for academic, you are going to do, I've written this down here, so you don't have to get confused about it. The whole plan is here. So for academic, what we are going to do is written here. You're going to do test 1, 2, 3, and 4 from book 8. And for general, you're going to do test A and test B from book 8 and book 9. Book 8 will have 2 tests, which are test A and test B. Book 9 will also have 2 tests, which are test A and test B. What resources are there? You would have all these PDFs. So questions are there and answers are there for book 8 and book 9. And this writing answers or writing model answers are there for task 1 and task 2. So that would be there with you. And as far as essays are concerned, they are common. Task 2 of writing is common for academic and general. So those who are taking general can take reference from academic essays also. Essays are common, but letters are only for general and graphs are only for academic. So you don't have to refer to, so those who are doing general will not have to refer to graphs. Those who are doing academic will not have to refer to letters. As far as listening is concerned, listening is common for all the sections. So you can use first 4 tests of listening. So to begin with, what are you going to do? What is your first task? So test 1 of listening, which is common for all. Now academic people who are doing academic will do test 1 from book 8, and those who are doing general we'll do test A from book 8. This is your first step, right? So yeah, it makes it very clear what exactly are we supposed to do to begin with. Test 1 of listening. This is all from book 8. And this is what I want you to do in next 2 days. One full test in next 2 days. So first we'll finish this test and then we'll move further to the next step. Next full test means all the sections: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So this is pretty much the plan. In next 1 week, I want you to do 4 tests, but then I don't want to confuse you with 4 tests and the resources. I want you to start with the first test. So this is the first task that you would be doing. And once you submit this, I'll give feedback to you. We'll take it forward from there. This particular part is not to develop speed, but to get you introduced to the test structure and various strategies. So don't worry about speed. Don't worry if you take long time. It's important to discover your own strengths and weaknesses. Do the same test twice or thrice to make sure you understand the whole structure. I'll be sending you the feedbacks to the writing test, and you are supposed to rewrite the whole thing again and again till you get full marks in that. So the purpose is to revise and to repeat as many times as possible till the time you develop proficiency in this test. Like this, these 4 tests would be done multiple times. So by the end, by the time you finish these 4 tests, you would have a clear idea of what IELTS test is all about, what are the different types of questions, and what are your own strengths and weaknesses. So that is the purpose. The purpose is not to develop speed right now, but to have a very strong handshake with the test. So that's the purpose. All the best to you.